Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Dendra. I hope you guys are all doing well. For those of you guys that are new here, welcome, and for those of you guys that are returning, welcome back. We are going to take a look at what kind of light worker are you. This is a timeless pick a card reading, so wherever you are on your journey, I hope that it finds you and provides you with some amount of guidance or some confirmations or validations that you may be looking for. So let's go ahead and tune into the images on pile 1. Pile 2. And let's look at pile 3. All right, I will see you back for your pick a card reading. If you choose more than one pile, that's perfectly fine. See you soon. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. First of all, I want to say that you guys have beautiful, beautiful energy. You guys are ancient. I also want to notice that I used 2 different decks and pulled out the same exact card, but these are 2 different decks. So one is the Lightworker's Oracle deck, Fierce Love 1111 edition, and then this is the Lightworker deck, okay, Oracle cards. You guys got the same exact card, the Soul Child, all right? First off, let's just talk about you, pile 1. The Soul Child resonates for me as somebody that is ancient, somebody that carries ancient knowledge, your soul, that you have gone through many rebirths in this lifetime, many transformations. You've had to overcome many different obstacles, and oftentimes you may have felt alone. But there is always a connection outside of you, whether that's with spirit, religion, ideas, philosophy, history. There is always something that drew you into something that was more vast, more open. You are a child of the divine. You come from royal blood. You are highly connected to other realms, okay? You may astral travel. You may find yourself always moving through life, always having to transform, always having to shift. Some of you guys may even be known as shapeshifters. You guys have always had to kind of figure out how to untangle yourself from, mental webs, relationships, job situations. You've always had to figure out kind of how to get out of your own head, get out of your own way, get out of your own mental energy, and have had to learn how to take a leap of faith, how to trust into the unknown, delve into the unknown. And this is all about your gift of that clairgnosis, a claircognizant, where you just have a clear knowing. You know things. You've always known things. You feel it in your gut. You feel things in your body. Your body goes off. It sends out signals. It could be palpitations. It could be hairs on your neck. It could be cold air. Whatever it is, your body is very in tune to your intuition. And it's because you have clear knowing. When we have clear knowing, I tell a lot of my students that those that carry clear knowing, to me, have a connection with source, have a clear channel with the divine. Why do I say that or believe that? Because you have to have faith in yourself and in God. And there's nothing that's given to you. There's no visions. There's no sense of feeling. There's no real empathic connection. It's just a gut feeling. It's a clear knowing. I just know. I don't know why. I just know that the GPS is telling me to turn right, but I know that I'm supposed to turn left. I could feel it in my gut. I could feel it intuitively. I could just feel that I'm supposed to do that. It's just, I don't know why. And you make that right turn because the GPS tells you, and you knew you should have made that left, and that left is exactly the destination that you were supposed to go to. You've learned how to trust yourself more and more as you've gone on this journey. You receive messages and channels of information from the divine. You have a clear channel. Again, you guys are meant to, not again, but initially the soul child from royalty, from the divine, from source, from creation, right? You carry channel messages from the divine knowingly. You can tune into the divine You can tune into the expansiveness of your mind. You learned how to create boundaries within your relationship, although those were very hard. You're still learning that. You're still learning how to create boundaries within yourself to not be so giving with your resources, with yourself, with your abundance, because you come from ancient times, so you want to help everybody, but not everyone needs to be helped. You continue to go through challenges and obstacles, and it's like you guys have had doors closed, you guys have had rejection, you guys have things in your faces, and you'll still rise above. You guys are very confident within yourself. You hold a charming nature is what I'm hearing Spirit say right now. You guys are very charming. You guys are very, some of you guys can be very slick with the words, can be very good at negotiation, right? Know when somebody is bullshitting you, right? You're meant to come out and express yourself openly, authentically. Some of you guys may be motivational speaker, be guided to be motivational speaker. Some of you guys may be using your voice to heal or using your voice in some capacity. Some of you guys could be writers, can be mentors, teachers, educators. Some of you guys are meant to, some of you guys are shamans, content creators, right? Tarot readers, okay? And you're meant to expressive. The type of light worker that you are, because of your ancient experiences, is not the first rodeo that you've been on, which is why some of you guys handle life and circumstances a little bit more easier, is because you've already dealt with this in past lives. You've already kind of overcome these things like, okay, I got this, you know what I mean? But the kind of light worker that you guys are initially are is to help other people to get out of their own head, to get out of their own way. You're meant to lead the charge is what I'm hearing. You guys are natural born leaders. You guys have maybe stood alone or isolated or felt alone throughout your journey, but it's because it's like Spirit was helping you to become leaders, right? In order to lead the pack, you got to know the way. And the only way that you know the way is sometimes by experiences or the navigating that you've had to go through on this journey. You're helping others to channel messages or trust their intuition, trust their clear knowing, trust whatever they're getting. You're helping other people take a leap of faith. So you may be a mentor. You may be somebody that is an inspiration. You may be somebody that writes books. You may be somebody that writes modules or teaches class or helps others in transformative areas. You help people to understand where they're from and where they're at. You also help people create their own boundaries with people and how to get through hurdles and obstacles and challenges. I'm hearing this has a lot to do with what you do for work. Your work, your career, your purpose is very related to how you help and be a service of people, how you light the way, how you illuminate the way for others. and 14 may be significant. Something may even happen at 14 years old for some of you guys. That's good. Okay. Lemurian, origin, flow, timeless, adaptable, free. Take your time. Dolphin baby. Some of you guys may connect with dolphins. Water element, Lemurian origin. That's ancient as well. Some of you guys may be guided to look up Lemurian. You help others take a leap of faith at their own time, to trust in divine timing as well, to trust in the obstacles and challenges and things that change. The sacred mountain. Vision quest, clarity and truth, Shambhala, deep healing. Yeah. You guys help others again to gain clarity and truth within themselves. Help others to transform. This is, you guys help others rebirth. Like, you guys could be spiritual midwives. Yeah. Some of you guys could be spiritual midwives, right? Helping others to rebirth into their origin, or remembering aspects of themselves. Trusting in their divine purpose. The illumination that you give, the love that you give, comes from that third eye chakra. You give love, like with your vision, with your words, with your inspiration. You help to inspire others. You're very, flowy. I'm not getting a lot of resistance. I get resistance within your mental energy. Like your mental energy is maybe what blocks you, like you get in your mind too much. But I feel that you flow. Like I feel like you learn to flow, or you're learning to flow with spirit at this time, and you're helping others to trust as well. The Knight of Pentacles. You're very, very stable. You can be an earth energy, water element, okay? Fire element. Right? I mean, technically, we always have all of the signs here to me. You know, air is very much here for some of you guys. So you guys may just have all, you know, be heavy in your chart. But the Knight of Pentacles is about somebody who is very stable, very strategic, very disciplined, a hard worker, right? Building a foundation. And some of you guys may be building a foundation of, again, how to help people, how to create ideas, teaching others, being a mentor, having to rise. Some of you guys may be very connected to astrology. Again, very expansive energy, I feel. You could be Scorpio placements. That could be very significant. Okay, very intuitive energy. You're a leader. But I feel like you lack, in sense, for some, in confidence, and maybe that's something that you're working through in this cycle of life, is to gain more confidence within yourself. And we have the Unseen. The Lightworker in you. The Channeler. You see what God is telling you. You see the future for some of you guys, right? Some of you guys could be innovators. You know, some of you guys can teach in a certain way, or have all of these creative ideas, or be speaking things or feeling certain things and connections that are not initially ready for the collective at this time. But you're meant to leave that, right? You see things that others can't see. You know things that others don't know because of your clear channel with spirit. You help them uncover more depths, like you inspire them to see themselves in a different way. You inspire them to see more clarity, right? Even if maybe this is about their life, like, you know, another door closes, another one will open. You know, you are great at giving advice to others as well. It's like you know what to say, you know the words to empower others, to give them encouragement, to help them make the changes that they need to make in their lives. Because you are constantly going through that. You're constantly going through rebirth after rebirth after rebirth, death and cycles of rebirth, you know. And so sometimes you can feel sometimes lost on this journey, but you understand how to anchor in. You understand how to trust in the journey and where it's guiding and leading you. Some of you guys are very connected to stars, very connected to the night sky, very connected to the moon energy, very connected to water, or very earth energy, like to go on hikes, like to be connected to the forest, right? There's this energy of earthly energy, but knowing when to ground in. All right, let's put some more Oracle cards. Yeah, there you go. I love this. Oh, so the divine ones, you know, you are extraordinary. Look at the peacock, right? There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. You are honored by the divine. You are honored by spirit. Again, you are a royal child. You come from royalty. You are absolutely beautiful, magnetic, expansive, right? When you think of the peacock, it's just beautiful, right? You're so unique, okay, pile one. Your abilities, who you are, you're unique, you're different. You may not have been accepted by others. Others may have held you back in the past from seeing the true you. But even as you've been tied up, chained, shackled, sometimes feeling stuck, like I can't move, I can't get out of this. You've learned how to move through that energy and to go off and take a leap of faith. Some of you guys work with children or are guided to work with children. Okay, some of you guys are, again, teachers. I feel for some of you guys are teachers, or you teach even maybe younger generations. All right, you may inspire or help other people that are coming behind you, right, to take a leap of faith. And that's that childlike wonder. When you're a child, you're a lot more braver, right? I used to jump off of roofs and trees and all that stuff. You won't find me doing that at the age that I am. Oh no, right? But as a kid, I was brave. I didn't have fear, right? I didn't think about broken bones or how far that how far that jump was. I just thought like the roofs were close, and man, if the dudes were doing it, I was gonna do it too, and so I did, right? And so that was me maybe at like 8 or something, right? Brave. Okay. And that's that energy that this gives me, just bravery, right? Taking a leap of faith, going into the unknown, just the way that you do when you're a kid, the divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desires takes precedence over all others to follow Tayo. The divine flows at all costs, right? And that's the energy here of you, the flow, right? The timelessness that you carry, the trusting through the transformation process. You're like the lotus flower. Yeah, you got to go through the mud. Yeah, you got to go through the dirt. Yeah, you got to go through the trials and obstacles of being this beautiful, unique flower. Okay, there's transformation energy here, butterflies, dragonflies, right? All these butterflies and dragonflies that are here, right? And so you learn to trust, and you're helping others to trust you by being an example, right? Of learning to go with the flow and learning to go. And then we have the awakening, right? And so you help others, again, awaken to their spiritual gifts, awaken to their purpose, awaken to getting through things in life, how to trust in spirit. Oh, my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. You may be a catalyst for other people, okay? You may catalyze other people in their lives where sometimes it's not always appreciated, right? And, some people are not always happy if we're catalysts, okay? But you help other people wake up to their bondage, wake up to where they're stuck, right? Help them transform that. Again, spiritual midwives, like you're helping them to rebirth into the new them, or into the them that's always been there. Helping them to uncover more of their own unique self, right? Beautiful energy, pile 1. All right, let's go ahead and close out pile 1's messages. What does Spirit want divine to know? As you are probably going through this transformation time, there's a lot of rebirth energy for you right now. Transformation, again, you lead the way. So a lot of the times we're on the spiritual mission and journey, we go through these things alone, right? And then a month later, you'll see everybody else going through the same energy that you just came out of, but you can help them navigate that. And that's sometimes why you go through that, okay? We have the rose garden, innocence, forgiveness. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Carry that childlike wonder around with you, all right? Be gentle with yourself as you go through this transformation process. Be in the flow of things, right? You've been through this already before. This is not something that's new to your rodeo, okay? We have Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence, and destiny. You are a part of the divine's destiny. Sophia is the divine mother to some, all right? Intelligence within. You are this beautiful rose, right? From creation. So your divine mother wants to remind you that you are a part of the divine plan. You are a part of this expansion and collective that is much bigger than you, much bigger than all of us. The sun, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Please play, pile 1. Please get into your inner child. Please learn how to go with the flow. Dance a little bit, okay? You are this blossoming, blooming rose, lotus flower. You are the sun. All right. You illuminate the way for others. You bring in joy and happiness into many others' lives. You help them become successful. You bring in vitality with that solar plexus energy. You are the sun, and the solar plexus is all about the sun. It is your gift, right? It is your second gift. It's the core of you. Who you truly are is your gift to the world, okay? And so the type of light worker that you are is you really bring in the sun. You bring in life force, you bring in vitality, you inspire others to rise, to stand, to move, to get out of their own way. All right, that's all I have for you, Padawan. I hope you guys all enjoyed your reading. If you did, I would enjoy and love to hear feedback. Please go ahead and put in I am the sun into the comments so I know which one you chose, or just go ahead and leave me feedback. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you look a private session with me, my calendar will be opening up in January of 2024. Please be on the lookout for classes and different things that are coming up on the bios below. I will see you soon. Bye now. Trust the process and do trust the journey. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Um, well, pile two. You have had to go through a lot related to heart chakra. Heart chakra, hurt, pain, suffering. You probably have suffered from a lot of loss. You may have lost a loved one, a mother, a parent, a sibling, somebody very close to you. I'm seeing a child. So I'm seeing you as a child, kind of feeling like it feels like you never lost faith. Like you never lost faith. And so you may have lost someone at a very young age, or you may have went through a traumatic experience. But what I'm seeing is that you haven't lost faith in the divine. Divine devotion is the kind of light worker that you are. It is who you are. Even if you felt like you were wavering, even if you felt like you lacked trust, even if you didn't talk to God for a certain amount of time or believed in spirit, right? There is still this sense that you believe that you were always connected. You are here to heal. You are a healer, pile two. You heal others in a way that helps them to overcome fears, doubts, challenges, real trauma, hurts in their lives. And it's because you've had to go through that. But it's because of your faith. It's because of who you are. You've had to be reborn again and again and again. But you've mastered a really big part of this ascension process, pile two. You move mountains through prayer, through your healing, through the way that you may have had faith. Mountains have moved because of your faith, because of how you stood strong in your own conviction, even when others have denied that. Because you've had to heal yourself and help to heal others through those obstacles and challenges. It's like you are ascended, right? Okay. There's an ascension energy about you. You pray, right? I don't know if I can show this, but you pray. Okay. There's prayer that's here, right? There's definitely this energy that you pray. You may pray in the morning, you may pray at night, you may pray throughout the day. But the thing about it is that you pray, or you talk to God, or you connect, you commune, right? The pink rose of Lady Nada, she's a healer. You heal the heart chakra, right? Again, there's that ascension energy. It's like you are outside of yourself. In many of these cards, right? There's an ascension energy. You are ascending, pile two, right? You have ascended to a master level somewhere on your journey, okay? But there's a rose energy, like you're blooming, you're blossoming into you, into the healing aspect of you, right? Connecting with your higher self, connecting with your goddess energy or your God self, right? Understanding that you're more than just this human vessel. There's more power in your hands. There's more power in your heart because you sit with divine devotion, which means you carry purity. You carry divine love in your being. Supernova, right, is a new shiny star that's born, right? You're reborn, homeward traveler, okay? Completion, reunion, return. You're returning to self, returning to spirit. Constantly. You've had to constantly return to spirit. And you help others do that, right? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. In ancient ancestral stands, you're very connected to the ancestral realm. Like I said, you honor. There's something about honoring. You're very ascended, okay? You help others to ascend on their journey. You're very connected to your crown chakra, that divine essence, right? That crown chakra that helps you to connect with your higher level chakras. This to me is like you may be working with your 6th, 7th, or 8th chakra center that's higher than your crown, right? And so awareness, attention, reality, and connection. Very connected. The bumblebee is here. Luck, illumination. You illuminate the way by your presence, by your being, by what you do, okay? You've always felt spirit outside of you call you, remind you, even if you were ignoring the divine. I feel for some of you guys, even if you guys had turned away from spirituality, it was like the divine, you heard the divine calling you back. or continue to call you back. And I feel like you guys always went back, okay? The kind of light worker that you guys are is you guys heal the heart. You guys heal the broken heart. And it's because you guys have been hurt so many times on this journey in your life, in your multi-dimensional lives. And you help others stand so strong in their own conviction, to trust into spirit and their inner guidance, to lead the way, to have confidence within themselves. You've had to gain confidence within your own self. You guys are healers. The type of light workers that you guys are is, not only are you guys light workers and illuminators, but you guys are master healers in some way. You guys carry like a divine blueprint, a divine DNA, right? Like where you would see Christ's, DNA if it actually existed, in the, that's the energy that you bring, pile 2. It's like you come from divinity. You help others rise above, but not only rise above, you help others to heal aspects of themselves, to connect. And you may have had a hard time connecting, but that's part of the journey sometimes. If you find, like, part of the journey is sometimes when you do turn away from spirit, where you do lack in faith. And it is to help others that are going through that same thing to come back to it. Sometimes it's harder if somebody has never lacked in faith and has always had trust in God, right? Okay, well then you can't relate to my lack at times or how I've wavered, right? But you can, pile 2. You can relate to loss, obstacles, challenges. You can relate to getting out of victim mentality. That's what you help them do. Not be a victim. You help to inspire them to stand strong, to be survivors, to be winners. You guys are like pioneers or something, I'm hearing. You can help others to return to themselves. You may travel a lot. You may travel a lot for work or for life in general, right? And you just may meet people along the way. There is a reunion coming in for souls, for you to connect with more soul, like-minded people in your life, okay? I'm feeling this is going to come in from the time that's reading in the next 3 months for you. So you may start to connect with people that are really in alignment with you on that frequency of what it is that you are resonating at, pile 2. I feel like you struggle with a lot of your relationships, and you're learning how to, again, stand in more confidence and helping others to stand in more confidence as you move through the challenges and obstacles, right? I love this energy. Don't dim to fit in. And then right here, it's like the Queen of Wands energy, right? And that's what she doesn't dim to fit in. She is who she is. She stands in her conviction. She stands strong in who she is, right? She believes in herself. Okay. And I love this, because I feel like for you guys as healers, as some of you guys could be Reiki healers. Some of you guys can be transformative coaches, life coaches. Some of you guys can be content creators. Some of you guys can be just work in like regular job fields, but it's what you do. Some of you guys may be in a position of power, okay? Or just natural leaders. So you may be like, somebody may be a part of a team project or something. You may be like, dude, I'm going to take over because this is just too much. Some of you guys may carry fire signs. So Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy is coming through, as well as air energy is coming through in this reading. So some of you guys may have that placement in your chart. Okay. And a lot of you guys help others to come back to self, to have more confidence in self, to rise above, to get out of this energy, again, of victimhood, and to really stand strong in who they are as a person. I love this energy. You guys are like, inspirers. You guys are like, you just inspire others to like, get out of societal views, get out of other people's stuff, and, it's like you shine a light on who they are. Yeah, I got that. I felt that real in my gut, like you empower people right there. You shine a light on who they are, right? You heal an aspect of their heart. You heal an aspect of their lack of faith. You heal an aspect of lack of confidence. Whatever it is you may say, do, or do something that helps to heal someone, right? In a way that you shine a light on who they are. And I cannot tell you how profound that can be, right? I cannot tell you that when someone shines a light on who you are, something that you may feel tragic about yourself, horrible about yourself, and somebody shows you that what you believed was tragic, what you believed was uninspiring, right, is inspiring. That is profound. It is a game changer. I can speak from experience for myself. It is an absolute game changer, right? That is what you do, pile 2. You change the game for others, okay? All right, so we have ether and water. Okay, ether and water. So yeah, spirit and water. I love this. Look at that. There's an infinity here. For some, because you do have homeward travel completion, you may have, you may be working with somebody, okay, with reunion energy. There's just this energy here that I want to honor and these 2 infinity symbols that are just very connected. Okay, spiritualized matter, new life sparkles, bedding in the light. So you guys help others, again, to connect with their inner self. You know, that infinity symbol is never ending, right? Maybe some of you guys could be connect them with, some of you guys could be like transformational coaches about like life and relationships, right? Like, you know, 11:11 on the clock, by the way, you know, like where they go through a divorce or a breakup or something heavy, and then you help them to find love again, find love within themselves, find love within another, to have more confidence in themselves that they are lovable, that they are worthy. Like you help them transcend energetically. We have a stone here. I love this because this is what you do. The stone is about moving mountains. It's an ancient energy, right? It's about never ending. You're ancient. The stone, if you think about a stone can be around for, you know, ages, right? The stone doesn't go away, you know? It be around, it doesn't disintegrate. It's around here for ages. That's how they're able to find out, you know, at least have some sort of estimate on years or proximities and different things like that. Okay. The judgment. Okay. And then the devil. All right. There's that earth energy, Capricorn energy here heavily. Okay. We have judgment here. All right. And the devil. And the devil is about bondage. It's about breaking away. It's also about relationships, toxicity, you know. So some of you guys can help people break away from bondage, toxicity. Again, getting out of toxic relationships for some, right? Dimming their own light, fears, doubts. That's the devil energy, is having fears and doubts within yourself, right? You know, inner child wounds that come up, heartbreaks, right? Relationships that are not serving. You help to release them. And then we have the judgment card, which is about spiritual awakening, right? It's about karmic entanglements as well, okay? So a lot of you guys help release others of karma, of entanglements. You could catalyze other people, right? You could just wake them up, you know, tell them something, whatever. But there's something about you that helps others to get out of these relationships or these situations that are very, very debilitating to them. That's very bonded. And again, you've had to have gone through this energy yourself, the attachment, addictions, whatever it is, and have had to overcome that. Some of you guys can be addicted coaches, right? Where you help other addicts because you were once an addict for yourself, okay? It could be sex addiction. It could be drugs, alcohol, right? Whatever it is. But you had a spiritual calling that woke you up, right? You heard the call of the divine that this is a part of your purpose, okay? And so you've had to go through doubts, struggles, fears, obstacles, challenges, bondage, right? Entrapments, whatever that is, toxicity, okay? And have had to learn to break free. And have had to learn to break free. You provide so much healing and so much release that maybe you don't even realize that you're actually helping others to break free. You're helping to inspire others to have more confidence within themselves. Beautiful energy. Okay, invite others. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say it. I'm finally ready. God, pursue me. Oh, if anybody knows, if anybody has ever heard me say this card, this is my absolute fucking favorite thing. And I haven't said this probably in months. Let me get back to it, okay? Oh, I love this card. Let me just stop. It is my favorite card. Why? Because I am inviting God to pursue me. I'm finally ready for God to pursue me because I am worthy of that, right? I'm worthy of God's love, of God's abundance, of everything that God has for me. I am worthy of that. And the crown chakra here, right? Your connection to God, okay? A lot of transformation energy is happening, but this is maybe happening with spirit. You may help other people transform with spirit. But again, you help others have faith in God. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. If that resonates with you, put that in the chat or put that in the post below. I used to say that every single morning, right? And I would tell God, if I was not ready to be pursued by God, then make me the woman that is pursuable by you. And it wasn't just, God, I'm ready for you to pursue me. I'm ready for you to pursue me in my businesses. I'm ready for you to pursue me in my relationships and my friendships. I'm ready for you to pursue me in my love. I am ready for you to pursue me in my heart. Whatever it is, I am ready for you to pursue me in these different areas of my life. I love that, right? And so you are ready for God to pursue you. And God wants to pursue you, pile 2, because you have mastered something. There's a return that's coming to you, okay? We have guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Look at that. You have the supernova. They're talking about the stars, right? Okay. And look at that. There's the ship. Okay. One of my other sayings that I say all the time, I'm going to take up some of your time really quick to talk about this because I think it's just one of the awesomest things that God gave me. And this was months ago. I think it was about 6 months ago. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. So I was talking to God and I was like, what's going on? Right. And it was like God started having this conversation. What God was showing me was that I was on the ship. Okay. I was on the ship, right? I was on this big old, beautiful, vast ship. And on this ship, there was this big old wheel for me to navigate, right? So I get up to the helm, I guess that's what it's called because I'm not a boat person, but I think it's called the helm. And I get up there and I'm navigating the waters, right? And I hear God say, what are you doing? And I'm like navigating the ship, right? And God says, Dendra, what are you doing? I'm navigating the ship. And God says, I'm the captain. And I was like, oh, okay, so I'm the co-captain. And God says, no, you're not the co-captain. And I was like, I'm not the co-captain, right? Okay, well, what am I? I am the person that needs to sit my ass down and allow God to navigate the ship. And what God was showing me is that on our journey, we so often lose our way at times because we're trying to take the wheel and we're trying to navigate the waters, right? The captain of the ship is God. The co-captains and all the people that are on the ship or all the helpers on the ship are your spirit guides, your angels, your spirit animals. Like they're the helping agents. They're helping God to navigate you to your destination. And if you let God, the star, because God knows what star to follow, knows which detours to take. Yes, you may go through some waters that are choppy. You may go through some waters that are a little bit treacherous, right? But God knows how to get you to that destination. But when you take the wheel of your ship and you start to navigate to your destination, don't you get lost at sea? Do you make it to your destination? Do you go through a lot of different choppy waters, right? So if we can have divine intelligence and allow that to be the foundation, right? That trust, that faith that you give to others, right? And help others that you may struggle yourself, because I do it too, all right? Okay, this is why I had a conversation with God about this, because I was having a struggle, and this was God showing me, and I will hear God say when I try to get up and navigate the ship, even now, sit your ass down. And God doesn't say sit your ass down, but that's just what I'm saying. Sit your butt down. I am the captain, right? You finally have a fixed star to follow. Right? So trust the way that God is navigating your ship to your destination, and allow that to be what you guys give, expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constraint, and exhausted ego, right? So you help others to expand because you are expansive already. So you definitely help others to expand on their journey, to expand on their creative flow, okay? And what is the message that wants to leave for pile number 2, please? Okay. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So your spirit guides and your spirit team is telling you to water your garden, which is you. Your garden is you, my love, right? You're the seed that gets to be planted in the soil, and you cultivate and you grow and you nourish yourself, all right? So at this time, you're guided to listen to your body, nourish yourself, Be tender. Get some rest, pile 2, okay? You do a lot of work to heal others, and a lot of work to help other people ascend. You're busy. I feel like some of you guys are busy, right? And a lot of you guys have gone through your own hardships and obstacles recently, okay? And so you are guided to rest, to be tender with yourself, all right? Force, don't follow. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had, which again, a lot of you guys are trusting, forging the path. You guys are leaders. You guys are natural leaders. You guys are leading the way for others to ascend, to heal, to move out of relationships, to move out of situations, to hear the call of spirit, to trust in divine guidance, to not dim their light, to stand more faith and confidence, okay? We have the C's of Minataka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light, right? Oh, that's what you do. Beautiful, pile 2. Okay. And we have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy. So a lot of you guys may resonate with Arcturians. Look it up. Okay. But this is what you bring. I'm telling you guys are healers, right? You look at your beautiful aura and look at your wings. Physical and emotional healing. And that's what you guys do. You guys help others to have emotional healing, and that helps with their physical healing for them to stand in their power, right? Trust in that, okay? All right. So remember to put in the chats, dear God, I'm finally ready for, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me, right? However you want to say that, but pursue me, God. Just pursue me, God. You know what I mean? I'm ready. Pursue me. Okay. And that's all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you guys all enjoyed your reading. If you did and liked the reading so far, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for further updates and readings. Also, please make sure to leave a comment or feedback in the below, because I would love to hear what y'all have to say. Okay. All right. I'll see you next time. Trust the process and trust the journey. Bye now. Welcome, pile 3, to your reading. What kind of Lightworker are you? Well, we do have the 1111 here, and the 1111 to me is all about angel numbers, okay? So you may resonate with being an earth angel, a seer, all right? You may see things, know things, feel things, have a very in-tuned trust into spirit, into the spirit guidance, all right? I love this because this means that you transmute a lot of darkness from people. So you may be very empathic, you may be very gifted, okay? You get messages from spirit, a lot of messages. I feel like you transmute cells. You could be like an energy healer that literally, brings balance. There you go. You bring balance into people's life. You bring harmony into people's life, okay? You feel energy around you. So I feel like a lot of you guys are very connected to your, not just your third eye, because you do have the third eye chakra here, but I feel like you're very connected to your sacral chakra as well. Like you're very intuitive, you're very empathic, okay? You are an earth angel. You alchemical mutation, right? And there is that cellular thing. So you have had to go through a lot of getting dark night of the soul energy, a lot of shadows, a lot of things, but your dreams have always given you messages, signs, symbols, and guidance, all right? So you guys are very, very connected to the dream world, very connected to the third eye chakra, very connected to the messages. You receive messages, even that's a number. So 1111 is a confirmation and validation for you, right? If this is what you're hearing, like, okay, I see the 1111 all the time, and I'm getting all these messages in dreams, and I'm seeing signs and symbols all around me. Yes, they're going to come into the form of maybe sacred geometry, of things that may make no sense. You may start to see different things, right? Very connected to the spiritual world, all right? So who you are as a person is you've had to go through a lot of obstacles and challenges, of course, like most people have to go through that. But that for you guys, you feel like you've balanced, or you're learning to balance, or you had to be in the flow, or you had to trust into spirit, learn to be in the divine feminine, learn to be in that masculine energy, learn to when to express yourself, learn when to hold back, learn when to trust your intuition, learn when to take action, right? There's this energy of duality within you that you've had to learn to adjust in your own individual life. I feel like you guys are very intuitive about the future, about seeing the future, sensing the future, okay? I love this. This is the beginning and glistening light from the stars reminds you that there's hope for the future. So you look at the stars, you look at the galaxy. I feel like you feel like the vastness of that, the connection to the universe, the connection to spirit through that. And for you guys, I feel that that is what your connection is, the stars, right? Coming from the stars. You're not from here, you're from the stars. You're from, Earth, or, and the angelic realms, right? A reincarnated earth angel, or, that's just my opinion for you guys, all right? Freedom of the soul. You may be holding back from expressing yourself out of fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. And I feel like you guys have had to go through that because you guys are such this living soul that you guys have had to have your own struggles of, again, when to speak, when to take action. And I feel like you guys have had to work through that quite often in your life, all right? Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. You operate from your heart space, you guys, right? I feel like you guys come from a place of not having a lot of support from people, which is why I feel like you've had to learn how to balance your own energy, how to kind of be your own cheerleader, be your own person. I feel like you've always been that for everybody else, but I don't feel like that's been reciprocated. Spirit of spring, freedom, action, and power. A lot of you guys can resonate with spring being your favorite season. I know it is mine, where you feel more vital. This is where maybe you're manifesting. So a lot of you guys may be going through this transformation period. If you're getting a lot of dreams, you're getting a lot of things from spirit right now in your life. And you're going to be taking action in the springtime for a lot of you guys, okay? About future, about movements, about whatever it is that you're meant to do, your purpose, your life class, different things like that, all right? A lot of you guys have had to learn how to have patience. Patience is probably not your strong suit, because when patience comes in, it's about learning how to have patience when things don't work out for you, learning how to trust into spirit and spirit's guidance for a lot of you guys, all right? The type of light worker that you guys are is, you guys are very intuitive. So I feel like a lot of you guys work in the either esoteric, or you guys work in a field where your intuition or your downloads from spirit are very prevalent in the career that you have. I feel like a lot of you guys help people to have hope. I feel like you guys help people to hold on to faith. I feel like you help people to bring balance. I'm hearing that you are the calm to their storm, that you bring a sense of calmness. Like when they're around you, they feel healed. They feel good in your presence. They feel, whatever you're doing or speaking, or even if it's just a touch, you bring that to them. You help others to express themselves in a more authentic way as you learn to express yourself in a more authentic way. I feel like a lot of you guys may work in a field where you can openly express yourself, or you can be creative. I feel a lot of creative energy with this pile. So I feel like either you guys are creating ideas for the future, you're innovators, you're creating modules, you're creating lessons plans, you're creating business ideas. There's something about you creating something for the future, and you're maybe helping others to delve into that and to have more faith. I feel for a lot of you guys that you guys help people to have faith within their heart space, to heal that inner heart space. But again, I feel like you guys help balance the masculine and feminine within them. I don't know what that is. Oh, I was like, what is that on my finger? Okay. Anyway, and so that was different. Yeah. I feel like you give people the support that they need, especially when planning for the future. And I feel like you guys definitely help people when they're planning for the future. If you could be a travel agent, helping people travel, helping people go on vacations. Like you may help people take a leap of faith, or help to give people a push. You may give them ideas. I'm hearing like creative flow, like you give people creative ideas of how to move forward. Like you give really good advice, pile too. Like I feel like you help them to let go of the past situations, or let go of things that are not resonating with them, and to get them to have more faith in the future, right? I feel like I literally feel a push, like you give people that push that they need, like to push them off the cliff, right? To take that leap of faith, right? As in this, let me see, as in this image here, where the dog is like yapping at the feet, right? And maybe not even yapping at the feet, the dog is like really enjoying what's happening here. But it's like you give them that extra push, you give them the extra cheerleading that they need, the extra loyalty that they're looking for, right? That they may be missing in their life, to help them take that leap of faith, to help them go go into the unknown, right? Or to help them move along in the next chapter in their life, to help them move along the next chapter of their journey, right? It could be like moving cross country or taking that job in Japan, or, you know, an international job or something like that. You help to inspire others to really take a leap of faith. And I feel like you also, if you're a reader, you're very accurate. And so people, you may have all these return clients where they come back to you because you give them a sense of freedom. You help them to be able to take action in a more confident way. You help them to have faith in the process of things and divine timing. What else for you guys? You help them alchemize, right? As an alchemist, as somebody that transmute darkness into light, you help others to alchemize their own shadow aspects, right? Also, you help them to really get in tune with their gifts. Some of you guys may be very connected to astrology, very connected to the cycles of the moon, or the moon just may be very significant. Like you just may find yourself very connected to moon, the full moon at night, the stars, right? So it's so beautiful and magical when you take time to just be in that presence of the vastness of the universe that we are all a part of, right? And I don't know, it's just something magical and beautiful about that, right? So I live in a city, don't get to see it as like I used to, but when I'm out in the wilderness, stuff like that, I just cry sometimes because it's just so beautiful. I'm just like, anyway, I get very emotional because this is where I feel the most connected. And it's just magical. I've always had a thing for stars. I remember when I was little, I would just lay on the cars. I think my mom had a brown Pinto that was broken down, and I remember it had spider webs underneath it, but I would lay on it at nighttime, because we were allowed to be around the house, when it was night during summertime, and I would just lay out. And we lived in like the desert, and I would just lay on the car and just look at the stars and just be very captivated by it. And it's never changed, so anyway, but can't do that when you're an adult because you got shit to do, so not very often you get to like very much be in stars. But anyway, so yeah, you guys very much help people plan for the future. I love your energy. All right, you help them to trust, have faith into divine timing, right? Really, and you really do help people balance their inner masculine and inner feminine energy, whether you know that or not. Okay. The King of Swords energy. Wow. You're very intelligent. You're very, very intelligent. You may be into books, studying, speaking. You may be into law, into justices or injustices. You may come from an approach that's not as affectionate to some. And I feel like that's okay because you have a higher calling. So I feel like for you, there's a lot of transformation that happens within your world and within your mind and the way you think and the way that you approach things. You're very, again, goal-oriented, ideas, innovative, right? You see the future of things. Like you're really looking at the future. You're really focused on the future, or in the sense of like what you're creating is for the future. It can help other people to, do away with injustices. You could be into law, you could be into and I feel like for a lot of you guys are scholars. You guys may have like a bachelor's, a master's, a PhD, a doctorate degree, right? I'm very into learning, into history, into I'm getting ancient texts for some. Like you may even learn to read Hebrew or like dead languages or something. I'm getting for some people, but there's something about you that you always want to learn new things. You're a truth seeker. I feel like you seek for the truth. Okay. And we have surrender, release misaligned energies, retune to your truth. Yeah, I mean, that's the mutation right there, right? Is that you literally have learned how to have more patience, how to evolve into transmuting energies that are not in alignment with you, right? That are not holding that frequency with you. And you're helping others to remove that misaligned energy as well, right? To find more balance. Again, you guys could be Reiki healers, pranic healers, energy healers, life coaches, whatever it is. You're helping people to find balance in their life, to release misaligned energies, to alchemize the shadow aspect of self and to transmute that into light. It's beautiful. You're helping them to return to the truth of who they are. It is, the work that you do is very, I feel like it's very profound, but not only is it very profound, I feel like a lot of you guys are already in this. Like, you guys have already done this for a long time. You guys, it's not something new. There's not a feeling of like, this is new. I don't know what I'm doing. I still got to learn some new things. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like you guys have been doing this for a long time, or you guys have been like in training, and like now is the time for, like, Spirit is saying, okay, like now is the time. We're getting ready to, take that leap, or we're getting ready to take that off, right? It's like that feeling. Okay. Right, let's go ahead and end out this particular portion of it. I'm looking in this book really quick because I don't know what this means. Okay, so we have Kairos here. This was what I was looking at. I was like, what is this? And it's all about divine timing. It literally is. That's what it talks about. It's about timing. It's about alignment. It's about taking action. All right, fighting against time. So this is beautiful because, again, you guys help others find divine timing, find balance, have patience in what is coming into their lives, right? Which is funny because I was like, what is this? I did not know what it was. So I did have to take a moment to read what the book was saying about it. I was like, that's interesting. And I feel like, again, this is through that third eye chakra, right? Look at that. Yeah, some of you guys may even resonate with like like that type of connection. Okay, what is the divine one? Pile 3 to know right now. Okay. Please. Thank you. By the way, you guys did have the most cards. I had to like really figure out how to put everything on there for you guys to see it. We have individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth School. And you help others to realize that you are your own individual, right? But you also help others realize who they are, okay? More of where they come from. You help to, again, help them to navigate their purpose, their focus, their journey work, right? Gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. And I feel like you guys are people's cheerleaders, and they have such gratitude for you. They're so grateful for who you are on the journey, what type of light work you are, what type of, you inspire them to be their true selves. You inspire them and you also show them your love for them, right? You show them how you feel. You express that to them. Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening to me to receive beyond anything I imagine. And so you help others to have faith, and Spirit is reminding you to have faith, to continue to have faith. They have gratitude and they love you, and they are so happy and proud of all the work that you do and being of service to the collective. And be open to receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan, to trust my inner guidance. So you are guided to be open to receiving, to have faith that what is meant to come to you will come to you. And that's a part of the process that you go through to help everyone else shift into this energy of faith and to be open to receiving. Because then you see the abundance. You're like, okay, that's what it is. And then you help people to move through that as well. Okay. Love that. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with some oracle cards, and that'll be all I have for you, pile 3. If you guys have all enjoyed the reading, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for further updates if you have not done so already. And please leave this in the comments. Every day becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan. Every day becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan. For those of you guys that have chose pile 3, or you can say I'm open to receiving, right? I'm going to have continuous faith, whatever it is. Just let me know what pile you chose if you don't really want to comment on how it resonated for you. And my calendar will be open in the month of January 2025. Although it's a timeless reading, so if you come in after, then when you come in, just look below and my calendar will be listed. All right, release the petals. Transformation, death, and rebirth, shedding all change. And so right now you are currently going through a great release, all right? A transformation process, a death and rebirth, learning to find balance in your own life, healing, different things like that, right? Have faith as you go through this process, okay? healing the mother line. So a lot of you guys are healing some mother energies, mother wounds, all right? Healing ancestral work, mother line growing up, okay? And a lot of you guys may be inspired to heal and work with the womb, the mother, the divine feminine energy, depending on that, or healing with ancestral or ancestors, okay? And then we have here, open. I love this. Say yes, expand through the extremes, and trust in life. And what was the last card you got here? Receiving, right? And what was your affirmation that I asked you to leave? So say yes, right? Expand through the extremes and trust in life. And again, Spirit is reminding for you guys, but this is also what you guys help others to do. That's all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope you guys all enjoyed your reading. I know I did. And I will see you guys all next time. Trust the process and trust the journey. Bye now.